What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Sim Black here again, playing Stick of Truth once again. This is my second video of this game. First off, I want to say I love the game. When I first did my first video, I think I was level 3 or 4, but right now I'm a level 15, and I loved it from start, to the point I'm at right now. So it's a great game. So all the hype about it, you know, they did their thing with the game. Now, what I want to point out in this, and this is what the video is about, is the imbalance of the game. Now, that sounds like it sounds like a complaint, but it's not really a complaint. What I'm really trying to say is that this game is very noob friendly. That it's, if you're a veteran RPG player, you'll notice right away that it's very noob friendly. Like there's things in this game that they allow you to do that you would think that would not be an RPG, whether it's you know um, turn-based, Japanese RPG or Western RPG. They have things they allow you to do that wouldn't be in a traditional RPG, and that makes it very new friendly. And it makes it very easy, and it makes it very unbalanced. You know, it doesn't really take away from the game because the game is fun, but it's just there's really no challenge when you get to a certain point. And anybody who's a veteran RPG player, they'll know the little tricks, and then the game will just lose all difficulty right there. So it's best if I just show you. So let me get into it. All right. So right now I got Stan with me, and then obviously my main character. Um, I'm assuming I'm about halfway through the game because I'm in Canada. That's why the background artwork is like real funny. In South Park they draw Canada, even more generic than South Park, actually is. So here's what a game has really, it's just very imbalanced. My thing is this: they allow you to, right here, say items,
You got somewhere
and
you'd rather be?
any traditional RPG, if you use an item, it takes up a turn. That's any RPG. I've never played one until I played this that allows you to use an item and then
Are we playing or what?
just let me show you. So I'm gonna go ahead and use
Can I
this,
just take
which
my
even
turn?
makes it even cheaper. This allows me to attack twice, or even if it's a healing potion, they allow you to use it and then attack right after it. And that's weird. Like if you'll never be in a situation where it's like, all right, do I need to attack the person, just kill them off, and take the chance that that I don't kill them and they turn around and kill me, or do I use a potion so if they do attack me, then at least I'll have some energy to give away. You'll never be in that situation because they allow you to use a potion, heal yourself all the way up, and then attack. So that's to me that's weird, but whatever. So I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna use the ability. So keep in mind that you're allowed to use potions and then attack. So I just use a potion that will allow me to
I
attack
think my mom
twice,
did
and
a pretty sweet
that
job with
even
my
allows me to
costume.
use magic powers twice. So I'm gonna use the ground stomp, and with the ground stomp, it
Hello?
uses my player points, the PP, the top left, the blue bar, and I got that ability leveled up to I think level 4. That particular ability where I can stun everybody if I do the move perfect. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you. So it said perfect jump. Now these guys are stunned. So I already used a potion where it allows me to do 2 attacks. I just stunned these guys, so I can do 2 attacks, attack with my extra person, and redo that all over again because these guys are stunned for 1 turn. So they lose a turn. Another thing is my weapon, very overpowered, is very OP. So I'm just gonna go ahead and attack this guy. It's doing 2,000 damage. We'll get into that in a second. And with
You mind if I
Stan, I'm
update
gonna
my
use
status
his
while we're
magic
waiting here?
ability. And after you use this, it's just pretty much done.
Fucking nice, dude.
And these are supposed to be strong characters right here. Like the Dire Bear is supposed to be like the strongest character at where I'm at in the game right now. It just obliterated them. They didn't have a chance to attack. So let me get into the items. In my first video, I showed items, but those are like the early on items. And I'm going to show you the katana. Now the katana I'm using right now is this right here. Now look at the stats on the right hand side. It's what is it? 1400 up to 1900. So it's like 1500 up to 2000, and I get 3 hits with that. So if I use the move, I can hit the person up to 3 times, doing anywhere from 15 to 2000 worth of damage plus fire damage. Now that's extremely powerful. That's just a weapon you buy in the game, and I think when I bought it, it was like $35. And you know, that's nothing. I got like 286 now, and you can sell all your junk and get that. So it's really, you know, it's really a OP weapon, because the weapon I had before this was, I want to see if I even had it. Okay, the weapon I was using before this was this weapon. So when I bought this weapon, I was using this weapon. You see the jump? Yes, level 14 weapon, I get that, but then I get there's a level 10 weapon, still not that strong. Level 9 weapon still. There's like these weapons are off in the same range. But yeah, when you get to level 11, 12, 13, there's still only like 6 to 700, you know, worth of damage. It's not, I mean, it's nowhere near 1,000. This is like 1,500. So that's extremely, you know, that also right there, that makes it unbalanced. And then there's my bow that I bought at the same time. Sorry. And that's doing 1,000 to 2,100 damage. My bow, my ranged weapon. So my weapons themselves just makes me like pretty much unstoppable. Because when I do the stomp that takes away the enemy's ability to even attack, then I just attack them with my weapon, and it sets them on fire. And I'm gonna get to that in a second. So you know, I wear level 9 stuff because I like the way it looks, and I like the you know, the stats that it gives me. You know, the bonuses that it gives me. Because I get a rebirth, which means it's like you get a revival at the, you know, so if you die, you automatically revive. It's like in Final Fantasy when you automatically get like a Phoenix down. That's pretty much what it is. But I never die, so you know, there's no point. So I got the full woodsman armor, and this one gives me what, adds 25 armor, melee, and that right there, melee attacking enemies take up to 100 damage, and you know, right there, that's ridiculous in itself, right there. You know, my armor is really is nothing special. I'm wearing level 8 armor, but using level 14, you know, weapons, because there's really no point in even getting stronger armor, because the enemies rarely have a chance to attack me back.
My ranger sense saw this coming.
Now here, I'm gonna let them hit me. Just I'm not even gonna try to block. I'm just gonna let these guys hit me. I'm not gonna let them kill me. Roast me out.
Oh no.
He'll come back up. See? Whatever. Rebirth. You know. And he still gets like 4,000. Alright. Here's where it gets...
This is not my fight.
This is where I say it's a little cheap. See, I have Stan here right now. I'm gonna go swap Stan out, and I'm gonna put in Kyle.
That's enough of that.
Now, when you swap somebody out, it takes up a turn. Okay, that's fair enough. But here's the thing. If I also swap back in Stan, he'll have full health and full PP, and I can swap him in next turn. So it's not like you gotta wait 3 or 4 turns for him to have full health. You just swap him in and out, and he has his powers right back. That's cheap as hell. in itself. You don't even have to heal them. You don't even have to use healing potions or mana
This
potions to
staff's
heal them.
great
You
for
just
walking
swap them
and for
back
leaving
in.
people's brains in.
Full health. So, like I said before, I'm gonna heal myself. I'm not gonna use a large potion. I'm gonna use a small potion, and that's another thing. Small potions give you a lot of health. There's no reason to even use a large potion unless you're down to like less than 10% health. Do you see how much that gave me? A small potion almost gave me 50% of my max health. That's crazy. And those are the cheapest potions you can buy.
I
So you
still
might as
don't
well
get
just
how
stock up on
Cartman got you
small
to think he was
potions.
cool.
All right. So with this, I'm gonna show you the gross
You got
out.
somewhere you'd rather be?
And the gross out is supposed to be the poison. But with this, it seems like I've never seen an RPG poison that was this strong. Poison is typically it takes off maybe like 2%, 3, but this
Are we
is
playing
like
or what?
it's coming in the range of like 20% of your energy taken away when it on your enemy.
Can I
So
just take my turn?
you don't even have to attack them. You just gross them out one time, and it's like after 2, 3 turns at the most, they're dead. They're gone because it seems like it's taking a percentage of their max health, not their current health, but it seems their max health.
You mind if
I
I
don't know
update
the
my
numbers
status while
on
we're
it,
waiting
but
here?
I know when I see this, it's just extremely overpowered, and I know when people get into it, that's gonna be the main power that people are gonna use is the gross attack because it's ridiculous. I'm gonna go ahead and show you. I'm gonna go ahead and use just in case I don't get it down right. I'm gonna use the
Hello?
speed potion. I'm gonna do it twice, just in case I miss it the first time. So I got this attack right here, and when I level it up, it
I think my
allows me
mom
to
did a pretty
gross
sweet
out
job
the
with my
entire
costume.
group. So all I gotta do is hit one person, and it grosses out the entire group. That's not unheard of, being able to poison an
Dude,
entire
what is
group,
the
but
holdup?
let me show you. All right, so now everybody's grossed out. Now, on top of being grossed out, I'm gonna attack this guy because this guy might die. On top of being grossed out, the whole group's grossed out. So on top of that, I can set them on fire and have them not take fire damage, but they'll be on
Hello?
fire. So when they attack, they'll take fire damage, just like you're taking poison damage. So it's like debuffs stacked on debuffs. It's
Can I
like
just take my turn?
ridiculous. So let me show you. Well, I killed him, so I shouldn't have did that. Like I said, that weapon's just OP. Let me switch out the stand. Let me put in
You
Cartman.
got somewhere you'd rather be?
At least they
You
do
want to
the
throw
whole
down,
thing. You
dog?
swap out
I'll go
characters
there.
that takes up a turn. Now watch this guy.
Protect your king.
Let me show you how ridiculous Cartman is.
Awesome.
All right, here's another thing I want to point out. I got a new friend. Okay. All right. Now, if you go to abilities, as you see, these are the powers that I have, for the fighter. Um, when in my first video, I was thinking that maybe, maybe the level cap would have been like 20, but as you can see right here, I'm at 15, level 15, and then I can't level up anymore. That's a big issue because I leveled up pretty quickly. I leveled up like a couple hours before I even went into Canada. When I leveled up to level 15, before I went into Canada, like a couple hours before I went in there, and I really never noticed that I wasn't leveling up until I went in and looked at my inventory, and then I saw that it said 10,000 out of 10,000. So I'm thinking like, all right, I'm like halfway through the game, and I maxed out. I reached the level cap off the bat. That's why I said it's imbalanced because I had strong weapons and I was fighting. I was just going all over the place fighting everybody, just whooping everybody's ass. Not scared to go and to the sewers or fight the crab people because I was too strong. And now I reached the level cap and I'm like halfway through the game. I'm still gonna go through it because it's a great game, but that level cap, that's ridiculous because there's so much more to do. Because look at this. We go to perks. You're Now I'm assuming you're able to get all the perks. So let's look at it like this. There's 13 more friends I need to get one more perk point. 13 more friends, okay? But then there's all these other perks. So it's probably gonna be like 15 more people after that, or maybe I'm only able to get this one last perk, and then that's it. That would be horrible, in my opinion. So level 15 appears to be the level cap. Um, I don't see there being any, honestly, being any more perks because when you start off, get your first perk, they require you to get like four more friends. But after I got my was it seventh perk, I needed 15 more friends. And I highly doubt they're gonna say after that you need 20 more friends and then 25 more friends after that. Because there's not that many people in the South Park, in the South Park catalog. There's not that many characters in that show. So I'm assuming I get one more perk and that's it. But then I'm halfway through the game. So, magic's magic, get one more magic power, but then I'm halfway through the game. So that's very disappointing, to find out. So when you reach, by the time you get to Canada in this game, you're gonna be max level, and it's pretty much you're just pretty much playing to have just to know the storyline, just to follow the storyline because I'm pretty sure I'm maxed out of perks, or I'm gonna be maxed out next point I get. I'm already maxed out a level, and then I'm gonna see collectibles. Okay, they don't show it, but I have all the summons. There's four summons, which is Jesus, Mr. Hanky, Mr. Slave, and the Asian dude. I can't remember. I keep wanting to call him Mr. Chow. Is a dude that runs that one restaurant. Those are the four summons, and I got those pretty early in the game. You get those by doing like side quests, and I got that like right away because, like I said, I got strong weapons. Um, it was very unbalanced, so I was able to run through and get those real quick. So I got the last summon, which was Jesus, like a couple hours ago. And this is, before I even came to Canada once again. So, like I said, it's not, my only real complaint is the level cap. I mean, the imbalance, in this game, it's whatever. But the 15 level cap, that's just ridiculous. Especially when you level cap before you even reach the halfway point in the game. I don't get that. So I mean, you guys let me know what you think. I think I've made my case when it comes to this. The items, being able to use items before you can hit, before you can attack, that's cheap as hell. Allowing you to swap out a character in the middle of the battle and swap that character back in, and he's full health and magic without using any healing items or magic. That's cheap as hell. Um, Healing your character right after a battle, not requiring them to use a health potion or a mana potion to get back their health or magic. That's cheap as hell. Um, just the gap in the weapons. You jump from like a level 10 weapon to 14, and it's like 1,000 to 2,000. Hit difference. That's cheap as hell. So it makes the game too easy. But then it's like the level cap. It's like, well, fuck, you know. So maybe, you know, I might cross the enemy, you know, that will be difficult because I'm stuck at 15 now. I can't get no better. So if I'm stuck at 15 there and I got a level 14 weapon, there will be no better weapons than what I have right now. So let me know what you guys think. If there's anything you didn't see, let me know and I'll make sure I put it in the next video.